What's up, everybody? Bargain Brother here in the Bargain Basement, your prize winning penny pincher and chief of being cheap. And in today's video, we're actually going to talk about the stock market a little bit. Now, a lot of people have gotten into the stock market recently during this quarantine due to sports being canceled. A lot of folks that were gambling on sports are starting to kind of shift over to the stock market. Well, I've been in the stock market for a couple years because they have commission-free brokers, and you used to have to pay just to place a trade and just to sell a stock once you purchased it. And now you don't have to do that anymore. So there's some very popular commission-free brokers out there, and I'm going to kind of do a comparison of two of them today. The two that I'm going to compare are Webull and Robinhood. But before I do that, I'm going to ask the same three favors I always ask. Please walk all over that like button, subscribe so we can definitely keep in touch, and sharing is caring, so by all means, please do share this video. Now, I'm all about helping you save a buck or two or more, or make a buck or two or more. And definitely the stock market is a way that you can do that right now with the right due diligence and education. But you can definitely make money trading in the stock market. So we're going to review two commission-free brokers that you don't have to pay to make trades. The first one is Robinhood. I'm going to give you three pluses about Robinhood. The first one is Robinhood has a very easy to understand graphic interface. It's user friendly. It's pretty easy to place trades on Robinhood. The second plus on Robinhood is you don't have to wait for funds to clear. The funds clear when you make a trade. The funds that you use are clear and ready to be used again immediately the second after your order is filled. And last, you have the ability to trade fractional shares. So that means if you want to trade Apple, which is currently between $370 to about $390 right now, but you only have $150 in your account, you can buy a partial share of Apple and actually own, a portion of a share of Apple for less than the cost of the actual share. Robinhood has the uniqueness to allow you to do that. Now, those are great. On the flip side, there's a couple of things that I really dislike about Robinhood. One is the chart data that they give you is very weak. I would almost call it a joke or non-existent. You just don't get a lot of information to determine where your exit and entry point is on a trade using the Robinhood charts. The second thing is it closes early. So the stock market runs from 9 a.m. Eastern Time to 4:30 Eastern Time. And the pre-market runs from 4 a.m. Eastern Time to 9:30. And in Robinhood, you can only trade in the pre-market from 9 a.m. to 9:30. So you lose 5 hours of pre-market that you're not able to trade on Robinhood. And in the aftermarket, after the stock market closes, which usually runs from 4 p.m. Eastern Time to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, on Robinhood, you can only trade between 4 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. So you lose 2 hours of potential trading time in the post-market and 5 hours of potential trading time in the pre-market. That's a pretty big deal. But, for beginners, I still would say Robinhood is not bad when you're first starting out and don't really know anything about stocks. And I'll just leave it at that. Let's go transition over to Webull now. Webull is also a commission-free broker, and I'm going to give you three pluses about Webull. The first one is Webull has an extremely highly detailed chart where they have all types of chart indicators that you can put on your chart, like moving averages, relative strength indicator, volume levels, MACD. This stuff is all very useful in helping you determine when you should get in and out of a trade. Secondly, they have tons of technical tools for you to do research on companies, find out about the financial health of the company, the board of directors, the company's long-term history, projections of earnings. I mean, it's just all types of stuff that you can research with the technical tools on Webull to help you decide what company that you may choose to invest in. And last but not least, Webull has great tech support. When I first transitioned from using Robinhood to using Webull, I was blowing their tech line up literally every few days with questions and things that I just wasn't sure about on their tech support line, and they always got back to me pretty much say within the hour. So they were pretty fast about responding. Now, a couple of cons about Webull. One is I made the notation that in Robinhood you could trade with your funds as soon as you complete a trade. Those funds are ready for you to trade again with immediately. Webull funds take 2 days to clear, and that's kind of a bit of a bummer, but it's not that big of a deal if you have a large enough account, or you learn how to kind of strategically make sure you always have some funds clear and settled. The other thing is, if you're like a futures or forex person, you can't do that yet on Webull, although I'm told it's coming. So there it is, pros and cons, Robinhood, Webull. I recommend Robinhood for brand new traders just starting out, but if you really want to increase your level of knowledge about trading and the stock market, you're going to need to transition eventually to something like Webull or something similar to it, where you have a lot more technical tools and you can actually learn and accelerate your knowledge of what you're actually doing. But Robinhood is still good to keep around, even if just for an extra account to have a few more trades available to you. So there it is, Robinhood, Webull. I strongly recommend really both, but Robinhood primarily for beginners, Webull if you got a little bit more experience. So that'll do it for this video. Until I come back again, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I will leave links in the comment box to Robinhood and Webull, and if you decide to sign up using those links, you and myself will both receive some free stock, and that's pretty cool, right? So until next time, the Bargain Brother is out. I will always help you save a buck or two or more, or make a buck or two or more. Your prize winning penny pincher is gone, and I'll talk to you in the next video.